okay? In 2020, if we've all learned anything, I would say, guys, is that change is really inevitable, guys, right? So it's not the strongest species that survive or the most intelligent, but Charles Darwin said the ones that are most adaptable to change, and I think adaptability is key, right? Adaptability is key if you're on any long journey in what we're doing in coaching. You know, the game, there's a lot of elements that stay the same, but there's also things around the game that change, and we have to be flexible. You got to be adaptable. I think methods can have multiple ways of doing things, but your principles kind of got to be set, and it's just something that you got to be aware of in teaching, okay? In entering year 17 for me in coaching, you know, I think that things that have stuck out to me, whether it was for me being a graduate assistant at Baylor or coaching at Valdosta State at Division II level or going all the way to the NFL, there's been some constants that I think that have from place to place been pretty consistent with me. I think all players really want a healthy, loving relationship with their coach. I think that's something that's been really consistent from move to move, from place to place. When you think about a guy making $3 million or a guy making $300 for books only, they still want that connection and that relationship. And I think that's really where the coaching journey begins and starts, from a player to coach and coach to player standpoint. You know, they want that loving relationship. I think a family atmosphere within the football program is something that most young people desire. They really want that family atmosphere when they walk in the building. You know, structured program with clear expectations. You know, day one, culture, standards, expectations, goals. They want those things, and they want them to be really clear. That those are zeros and ones. Those are black and white. And a high bar for success and really to be pushed to greatness. And really, if you got a guy that doesn't want to be pushed, we all know we're probably dealing with the wrong guy. But I think every young man that I've ever coached, or even some of the grown-ups, 31-year-old in the NFL, 32-year-old guy in the NFL that spent his last 12 years being paid to play the game. Coach, push me to greatness. Still wanting to be pushed to greatness. And I think as much as we love them, we take care of them. That pushing for greatness is something they still really desire. That on-field success and development. And I think ultimately, guys, from a big picture approach, they want guys that experience that helps them understand and navigate life. It can get delivered in multiple ways, but I think it does really start with the relationship. It starts with having a real relationship. It starts with them knowing that, listen, this coach has that care for me, and then you can kind of go from there. And I think really over my last 17 years, from stop to stop, move to move, what I would say, guys, is that everyone communicates, not everyone connects. Coach, I told him. Coach, I told him. He's not getting it right. Coach, I told him. Well, let's teach, not tell. Let's teach, not tell. There's something in there why the guy's not getting it. Maybe how we're teaching it. Maybe there's something off the field that's keeping him from learning it the way he needs to learn it. And I really believe, guys, you can be the smartest person in the room. We all got all this football information. We go all from a schematic standpoint, telling a guy what to do. I know the answers. But if you cannot clearly communicate and connect your message the right way, you're going to fail as a leader. You're going to fail. The information is null and void. It doesn't matter. You'll fail as a leader. So I think it really starts with the relationship. It does start with trust. It does start with allowing a guy to receive the information that you have to give him.